my legs. Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beer Review. Today is day 20th of the Adventure Beer Advent Calendar. And for the first time in these Adventure Beer Advent Calendars, we've got the recently opened Red Dog, good evening POWN, the Red Dog Ales. Red Dog, like me, is a Forest fan. And and a great brewer as well. Formerly at Magpie Brewery as their head brewer, moved over, started his own brewery up, and he's smashed it ever since. Absolutely, his range of beers, all sessionable, nothing silly. It's all about getting the beer to the pubs, getting it sold, and he's doing well. And obviously, bottling beers, mini kegging beers, casking beers. Can't fault him at all. So it says here, not that I can read it properly. What better than to unwrap an EPA at Christmas? Pale ale malts, Crystal, Admiral, and Bramling Cross hops are thrown together to create this festive special. And as far as I know, one of 2 or 3 festive beers that he did. I know he's done another one. I'm sure there was 3 in total. Not knowing what beer was coming in the Advent calendar, I dare not get the beers until I know. Now they're probably sold out, but hey, that's the world, beers. I mean, they will sell out, hopefully a rebrew, or next year it'll come again. So, yeah, we are talking, did I not say ABV? 4%. So, yeah. So, obviously, it's all about the beer. But then also, Nottingham Forest, new manager. They got it right. All the rumours yesterday were right straight away, which begs the question. Everybody knew beforehand. Rumours circulate at clubs beforehand, don't they? I'll bet you that people at the club, maybe not Cooper, but other people knew beforehand what was going to happen. Right, let's try and get this lid off. I've left my normal one down the shed. Connie Moore announced it a few hours before. Exactly. So they all knew what was happening. I think they just waited for him to lose at home at the weekends. The weekend, rather. Begs the question. Did some of them players know? In the grand scheme of things, is there a situation where the players knew what was going off and played bad to get him out? There's lots of devious things in this world. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he was lined up for definite. I think he was lined up from the Fulham match. Yeah. Or maybe even before. Maybe the plan was to get rid of Cooper all the way along and put somebody in there that they wanted in there. Cooper did the job. He got them into the Premiership, but they probably didn't fancy him to go any further than last year. Probably last year showed it, I suppose, that he was only ever going to get so far. Although he did do well at the start of the season. Injuries have blighted Forest. It's going to be interesting going forward, certainly. So, Red Dog Ales, wow. Brewing out of Ilkeston. I took over from the old Aurora Brewery. I know what you mean. Yeah, it's all about supporting the foreigners, isn't it? I don't know. I mean, looking at what this bloke did at Wolves, pretty good. Tottenham's a poison chalice anyway. You either do good or you do crap. But then again, Forest, it's pretty much the same. We've had a lot of big name managers come in and done absolutely crap and actually spent a fortune and did nothing. So lovely looking pour on that, crystal clear, beautifully brewed. If it had been Steve Cooperina, it would have been lauded. Yeah, it begs the question, doesn't it? Beautifully brewed, a little bit of a white head going off. I'd call that a straw to gold pour. More straw to gold. Depends on the light. It's never easy with light. Even when I'm in the shed, it's not easy. Oh, fruity aroma. Getting a bit of spice on the aroma as well. If you're ever in, people watching this now in the future, if you're ever in Nottingham and Derbyshire and you see this guy's beers, make a beeline for them, because on cask his beers are absolutely mint. We were lucky enough at my wedding to have his very first beer, the Eldorado Pale Ale, and it was stunning. Even the wife, who does not like tropical citrusy beers, loved it. We also had the Best Bitter as well, the ESB rather. And at my daughter's wedding, we had the Golden Ale and then the Best Bitter. I can't remember the names, Bonnie's Reserve, and I can't remember the names. Yeah, it should be interesting. It should be interesting to see what goes off with Forest. I do hope we stay in the Premiership. You know, it took us that long to go up. But yeah, he learned his 2 years at Magpie, Red Dog did, and is a top class bloke as well. He's got his own YouTube channel, Red Dog Ales. So yeah, proper decent. Done a lot of own brewing on his channel. Obviously full grain home brewing, not my type of home brewing. And yeah, top class bloke as well. I mean, at some stage, hopefully, he'll turn his brewery into a bit of a tap room and do the tap room thing. I suppose at the moment it's all about just being open and, you know, paying the bills. Paying the bills is the critical thing with any brewery. It's tough being somebody at a brewery these days.
Oh, just paying the bills makes sense with a beer brewery.
Because they sell beer, babe. Sells beer.
Go
away then. I'm doing it live, babe. Go away. God, love it when kids come in trying to stick the war in conversations that they really do know nothing about. Bless his little cotton sockies. He's off school now for 2 weeks, so he can chill out now. But anyway, yeah, top class. But I could go on all day talking about it. I mean, I had 2 10-litre bagging box at my wedding. I think it was 5-litre bagging box at my daughter's wedding. And they just went. The Snowball, yeah. If you're on Untapped, it's got some good ratings on Untapped. Not that I use Untapped. I only use it to see what beers are in the pubs. I don't use it to check in. That's what my reviews are about. The reviews do all my checking in. I don't need to use a third-party app. But, yeah. I've been trying to get that Snowball rum. They had it in the Cock and Hoop. So in Nottingham, there's a pub in the Lace Market area in Nottingham called Cock and Hoop. All they have is local beers on. And that makes them super special because, and the beer they sell, it just goes like that. It's rammed because everybody knows they're going there. They're going to get a brand new local beer from all the new breweries that are chucking them beers out. The support. For me, amazing. And Red Dog's beers, Snowball 1 was down at Cock and Hoop last week. But yeah, like I say, really proud that he's got into the adventure beer box. He deserves to be in this box above some of the other local breweries who've stagnated, shall we say, not brought new beers out, and yeah, been a bit on the old stagnant side. I have a few Cairngorm Christmas ales for later. Can be hit and miss, so we'll say. The ones that are hit and miss are them own bargain ones. Oh dear. Yeah, if you get the right batch, they're brilliant. But if you get the wrong batch, oh, they're crap. I do like I mean, obviously, all Christmas beers basically are beers that can be renamed with a Christmas sticker on. Santa's Sledgehammer. I'm glad to say I'm not the only one on the beer. I've come on early so we can watch some Christmas films later. And I've got 2 reviews coming out later. I've stockpiled reviews and I'm getting behind. I need to just get them out on the channel. And yeah, I hate having lots and lots of reviews waiting to be posted. It just does me nothing. So yeah, I've got about 4 reviews today. I've got about 3 beer hauls. Crazy day. Oh, keeps me busy while I'm sat at home. I've been babysitting all day. So yeah. So posting on social media. All good fun. Oh, proper decent. It's a hobby, isn't it? It's a fun hobby. I like it. I do. I like the positive side of it at least. And there's some good beers out there, let's be fair. I mean, obviously the price of beer is going up. You know, we're all suffering on that side of things. But the government are happy about that because price of beer going up stops people drinking so much, technically. You know, supposedly at least. That's their game. You know, it's all part of the game, this duty thing. Is it not curious that there's an election coming soon, obviously? And is it not curious that the rate of inflation is going down? You look at the news today, 3.9% inflation. So you watch them drop the rate of inflation, and what it will be is by next year, you watch that petrol prices will come down. Everything will start coming down just in time for the election. So all those people with very short memories and said, "Oh well, look at it now. They've done it. They've won. Yeah, but they've made a hell of a lot of money on tax." If you think about the budget, and good evening, Kevin, or good afternoon, rather. If you think about the budget, all of a sudden, he's got billions to spend. Yes, because of the taxes. They've made a fortune off oil and petrol, fortune off gas and everything else. Yeah, it makes you chuckle at what's how it's coming into play, shall we say? There are much worse hobbies than trying exciting. Exactly. And I've always loved trying beers, especially when I worked at Sainsbury's. Every time a new beer came in, it was so exciting, and hence started doing beer reviews. But just about to open my first holiday for the beer for the holidays. Fair play, fair play. It's that time into, you know, I love when the shopping's done, and basically it's all about chilling out and you know, maybe chucking an early beer review in there. And I mean, it's warmer in the house, although it's not warm at the moment because we haven't got the heating on. Might put the heating on in a bit. Got to keep the cost down, haven't you? Crazy, it's crazy. Never used to have to think about not too much anyway about the heating, but now it's like wait till it's really brisk and then turn it on for a few hours at least. Seems to be petrol driving it down to 131 for unleaded near us. Wow, not sure it's that cheap. I think it's 144 for diesel and 137 for petrol. So that's interesting. If that's going to come our way as well, obviously me being in Nottingham, not that it should matter. I mean, really, should it? Should all be the same bloody price. Even in Nottingham, though, obviously on the motorways, you're always going to pay more. But it seems like certain villages and certain towns around us are cheaper than what we are, and crazy. So anyway, Red Dog Ales, English Pale Ale, great to see him bottling his beers. Asda next to the Wanderers ground filled up last night at that price. You can't fault it, can you? Because you never know when it's going to go back up again. This thing in the Middle East is worrying with these ships. Although it looks like I think you'll find the world's military powers will be sending their ships into that region to take out all these bloody drones, which then causes the issue if somebody hits somebody else's ship and you think, for God's sake, bloody wars. But yeah, crystal clear pour on the old Red Diggity Dog, Red Dog Ales, big Forest fan. Like most Forest fans, you could see it coming. You could definitely see it coming. The performances from the players just wasn't good enough. And you know, it begs the question if the players, if there was some, you know, devious people in the world if some of the players wanted him out and it was just their way, play great on the training ground, play shite on the pitch, and although if it ever came out, obviously, I'm sure the fans would turn on those players. Played well against Villa. Yeah, they did play well against Villa, didn't they? They had a good game. And look where Villa are now. Villa are doing bloody amazing. Top 6, aren't they? As far as I remember. I haven't really took much notice of football for a while. They're too much on in their own life to even look at the football. And I can't afford to pay 30 odd quid to go and watch a football match. And not only that, to go and sit in the stadium and get you freezing your bollocks off watching a football match. Then you've got to get home at night. Third. Wow, that's stunning. Good evening, Darren. Or good afternoon, Darren. Yeah, I finished last Friday, mate. Yeah. I'm on day 5 of my holiday already. Yeah. I've got another 14 days yet, I think. Yeah, something like that. I'm not going back till the 3rd of Jan. So, yeah, all good, all good. So, let's pour some more of this out. There we go. Perfectly bottled. No bottle conditioning in this. No need for bottle conditioning. Crystal clear. Might be a slight haze now. Might be a little bit of bottle conditioning, but certainly a great beer. Nice white head on it now. An easy drinking English pale ale. It's the spot for what it is. 4%, nice and sessionable. Yeah, it's good. He does make some great beer, to be fair. And all the beer, it's funny, you know, go into the right brewery at the right time. Oh, fuck's sake, who's this idiot? Pratt coming to the door. I've got the light on as well. That'll be for me. What was it for you? Yeah. I thought it was some sales idiot then. Yeah. It's that time of the year where you think, fuck, answering the door. There's always some twat there. No, not a beer delivery. No, my son's had it. Got some shopping. So it's too lazy to go out and get his shopping in. I thought it was some charity twat. Thing is, you get these charities come to your door, but you don't want it at your door anyway. If I give to charity, I'll give to charity under my own premise. And we gave to Oxfam once. Yeah, no more beer deliveries, God's sakes. That was a surprise yesterday. We've got to Oxfam once, and then what they did, they were taking the money out whenever they felt like it. And what it did, there was times when all the bills came out at the same time. We got charges on our account, and it happened for 3 months on a row. And they said, "That's it, never ever again." So we won't now. We'll give to charity when we feel like doing it, but we'll certainly won't have anybody taking money out of our bank. And you never know with these people who come to your door. They can be devious. You know, they can look. They can have these badges on. They can look the part. They can have a telephone number that you call. Somebody on the end of the line going, yeah, that's our kid. Yeah, it's totally legit. And, you know, don't be fooled by anybody these days. That's, you know, people on the street with their little badges on. Doesn't mean anything. I mean, you get emails that look legit and they're not. And no chance. Yeah, the St. Peter's yesterday. Wow. It's like I was in the garden. And with the dog trying to get her to have a wee. Not that she ever does. And comes over with the 2 boxes. And I couldn't believe what St. Peter's did. 12 beers, 4 placemats, and a beer kit. So, you know, 14, what is it, 20, 25 quid, 20 quid for the beer kit, 34. It's like 60, 70 quid's worth. Yeah, Darren. Yeah. You know, you've got to be wary of people these days and not be gullible. Too many people are gullible and led in. And I mean, it doesn't always happen, but there are people out there who are very clever, especially to the rich people. Yeah, we won't be coming around here. We won't be coming around my house and getting out because there's no to get. But you know, for people who are millionaires, maybe, then dressing up as like police officers, yeah, it could happen. It's not that hard to get a car. They can be made to look like a police car, to rob someone's house, lock them up, and dump the car afterwards. These things have happened, you know. So the air's getting to the beer now, and just a nice, easy drinking pale ale. Like I say, Ilkeston Brewery, but once he opens that tap room, I think he'll get some great support, collaborations with other breweries. I'd love to see that to happen at some stage. Maybe the Iraqis Beer Review's going down there and doing something down there with him, or going to helping him out and build because the next door to him, he's got a pallet place next door, and you know, you could build some crazy great furniture, tables, benches, so easy to build out of pallets, and I'm quite good at doing that sort of stuff from there. Yeah, live from his tap room. Yeah, that'd be good. But yeah, super proud of where he's got to, and the beer. You know, you can't fault this beer. Easy drinking, EPA, and nice Christmassy beer. Winter's did say Winter's Tale, didn't it? Winter's Pale. Yeah. But yeah, crystal clear, good brewing. Can't fault him. Obviously, learned a lot of the trade from our local microbreweries. Tap is tin head, very industrial tap furniture. Yeah. You don't need to go for posh stuff, do you? As long as you can sit down on it and it don't break on you. And these days, out of pallets, I can make some crazy stuff out of pallets. And I'm not even a woodworker, but I know I can make benches, tables. And obviously these days, a lot of people put seats on top of casks, don't they? And use that. It's a great way, I suppose, of using your casks as seats. I reckon there's tons of casks all around the place that have been nicked just to use for seats. Sure, we've got one at work actually. But anyway, yeah, not going down that road. Yeah, there is one at work. I need to get it took to them. I did message them, but they never came for it. So yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah. So, like I say, lovely straw to gold pour on this. Can't remember what it was on the end there. Like a citrusy, fruity. Malty into nuts on the tip. I don't know why I keep getting into nuts. I don't know what's that, or what that is about. I've also got nuts in my fillings. I don't know. You never know. But would I drink it again? All day, yes, yeah. Great to support a local brewery. Adventure Beer doing amazing stuff for the brewers of the East Midlands. I just wish there was more Adventure Beer type businesses across the UK, because not too late, but probably about 3-4, because we're going to sit down and watch some TV tonight. I've got 2 beer reviews coming on later though, 2 smashing beer reviews. I need to offload some of the beer reviews, so I'm not sitting on tons of bloody beer reviews. Yeah, it's Christmas, innit? You know, chuck them beer reviews out there. Yeah, I've even got a wine review as well. Yeah. Yeah, I take my hobby seriously, you know. Yeah, very seriously. All day long, good 4.4 out of 5 for me. Great brewery, great beer. Right, better run. Go and chill out in the front room, getting the warmth as well. It's a bit cool in here. Need to get that heating turned on. It's good. But thank you everyone for joining in and commenting and liking, subscribing, all that business. And we'll see you later. You have some good beer. Yeah, don't get too drunk. Cheers.